Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. What's your thoughts on that weekend that's just passed, losing that semi-final to Nottingham Panthers?
Yeah, they were pretty deep. It was a good team. I didn't really know what to expect going down with the weekend. I just heard a lot about it. It's something I think until you experience and see all the different fans in the arena chanting different stuff throughout the game, it's quite the atmosphere. It was really a lot of fun to be a part of.
And how close do you feel Fife were to making it through to the final?
I think we were close. I mean, those games, it's special teams. It's one break here or there. Their goalie made a couple big saves that maybe would have changed the game, but at the same time, we had a lot of big plays and Brownie was kicking too. So, it was a real back and forth game, and it was a good one though to be a part of. And I just, it was a little tough to see them win it, but at the same time, it was a good weekend.
You must have been so proud of the weekend before to beat Braehead Clan to make it through to that weekend.
Yeah, Braehead was awesome. I said to someone the first week I got here, I was driving with Dor and Tom Muir, and I asked who the rival was, and they said the Clan, and they said it was just, I remember he was describing it, saying it was crazy, there's beers flying all over the place, and I thought it would be cool to play them in the finals or playoff something, and sure enough, so I got what I asked for, and I think we all were pretty pumped to get that draw with them, and to win it in their building I think was something that was unbelievable, and I think a good step in the right direction for this organization. And I mean, I think we were working for that all year, so it was a good one.
There was a few special wins against Braehead Clan over the course of the season as well.
Yeah, I think playing in that arena, especially quiet in that crowd, and with us having such a big contingent there, it's always a blast to play. And then when they come here, it's just as good as well. I'll think back to the Hainsey goal with 1.2 or whatever it was left. You can't make up those storylines. So it was an awesome time to play them each game.
Just on that night when Hainsey got that goal, the winner against Braehead Clan, the noise in this building, what have you made of the noise that night, but also the fan support over the course of the season?
Yeah, it's been awesome. You go to Belfast, you go to even Sheffield, a lot of these places, man. I mean, there's every single place has had at least some type of fan support there, and that's amazing. If you look at some of the distances some of these games are. So that's been awesome. I know playing here, it was really comfortable playing here with how loud these fans would get. I couldn't imagine being on the other side of it. It's probably a tough barn to come into and try and be focused and trying to get a win, honestly, because they're always chanting, they're always yelling, and it's a good spot to be in.
Patrick, Irish passport. This is what we needed in the team. Are you going to bring a bit of the Irish block across to us?
Yeah, hopefully I can provide a little spark and we can win some games here.
Can we convince you that you actually have Scottish heritage by the end of this?
Yeah. Fans sure tried when they announced it on Twitter, so it's been awesome so far.
I think my first impressions was when we got introduced via, I think, social media, and my Twitter just blew up one morning, and I was like, what is going on here? And I had no idea why. I was like, okay, maybe it's like a robot or like I got hacked or something, and then I saw I got announced as a player, and it was amazing to see the support and all the fans coming in, and then when you get to the jersey launch and you see how many people came, and even events like tonight were saying goodbye. I mean, this place was crowded and it was packed. It was awesome.
And over the course of the season, we touched on it there with obviously the wins over Braehead Clan, but what's been your highlights of the season, maybe your favourite goals of the season?
I don't know. There was a lot. I think the playoff series against Braehead will stick out in my mind. I just think it was such a battle, and it was what you want playoff hockey to be about. I think it's always great when you silence the home crowd and you walk out of there victorious. So I think that was probably that series, and then obviously Kegger's goal to score it and push us to the finals was probably my top.
And then tonight, so what's happened tonight is you said goodbye to a few of the guys. Your roommate Michael Dore has already left, and what's your plans now? You're going off to Ireland?
Yeah, so we had a nice little kind of get together with the fans, just taking care of loose ends with them, just saying goodbye and thanking them for their support. Yeah, said goodbye to the guys tonight. A lot of guys have some early flights tomorrow, but most of the guys are taking off tomorrow. So just saying goodbye to a lot of the guys. It's always a little different when you're with these guys for 8 months or however long we were here. It varies everywhere, but an extended period of time, and it just seems like just yesterday we were getting here and working out together and doing all the stuff off the ice and then on the ice. So it flies by. It's pretty cool to have the opportunity to meet so many new people all the time. You never know when you're going to run into them, but it's a little weird, like I said, but it's nice to get the summers going and enjoy some time away from hockey for a bit.
So what's the plan now? You go to Ireland tomorrow, then you come back to Scotland, then go back to North America?
Yeah, so I'm doing a little bit of the first part of this leg is I'm going to Ireland for about 10 days. I'm going for a little bit of golf, but mostly for family time. Go visit where our family's from. My great aunt's coming, who actually was born and raised there and moved over. So she's going to show us kind of her hometown, and she still has some friends that are around the area, and then we're going to go visit with them and just kind of see what that's all about. And then I come back to Edinburgh, and I'm going on like a mini golf tour here around the Highlands, down Aberdeen, East Lothian, and then finish in St. Andrews. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a blast.
After the summer, what's your plans for next season?
Right now, I'm not sure. I just basically left it with I want to just kind of decompress, take this trip in, just enjoy it with family and friends. And I'm back here for about 6 days after the trip. So I said, hey, I'll come and we can talk then. But right now, no hockey right now. It's just time to relax and just enjoy family and time away from the game.
And finally, some of the Fife Flyers fans had a chance to say goodbye to Danny Stewart after 5 years at the club. How would you describe Danny Stewart in 3 words?
3's not enough. But no, he. That's a tough one. I'd say he's definitely passionate. Can be a little bit of a maniac sometimes, but so passionate, maniac, and dedicated. I mean, he was all. I mean, I don't know how many people know, but like he was always banged up or something was going on, but you never heard a word, and he came in day out, and was a leader. I got to play with him for the majority of the time, and I had a blast. He pretty easy to play with, and I think Fife's obviously going to miss him. He was a leader and real positive all the time. So he'll be missed, obviously, like I said. But he was a great guy to play with, and I have nothing but good things to say about him.
Cheers, buddy. Have a good summer.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it.